Hello there, welcome back with yours truly. We're back once again with a very sad game right now. Because we just came through there that her brother died. Her was the last memory of seeing a picture of what he did. And so far this is trying to be a nice game but severely polished. Much
I thought
acting.
since Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
Swear I promised to freaking throw you into a wall on purpose. It promised just a death thing. I swear I'll No, never mind. I don't know what to say. Just that. She keeps talking. I mean, yeah, this is a polished story on those kind of games. I can figure that out because honestly, this is not a jump scare. Probably, it's like more of just like that one game that I play about space where it's just finding out what happened to the astronauts and then polish finding out what happened. Nothing happened to the station. Nothing blew up. Nothing pretty much got destroyed. Just only what adrift. Just like the Adrift game that I play.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Nice. Severe. I promise to keep on polish as hallucinating and dirty thoughts if this keeps happening. Because you got too many girls in here that keeps on polish trying to be only sound like a mansion full of girls. That a boy would dream of being in if they're like, well, of course if they're like this young and beautiful. Just like this little girl is.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Ah, great, our plan is, let's go. Yep, tiny hands, tiny legs. Nice. Yeah.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
This sounds totally messed up.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Ew. It's like part World War or survival mode.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Good, don't eat the fish. No, wait for the fish, little girl. Starfish! She butchered the dart on starfish. That's evil. It's not even moving. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's not even moving. You don't think the starfish can actually move when it has even that happen to it.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Yes. Her punch got sleep with no food and pond much. You going back and feel crazy.
I kept eating and eating.
Ah. Yep. That I don't know that I'm not punch. I say that's a good.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Yeah, that's trying to do you, girl. I may not be actually knowing all
Then
about
I heard
health.
chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
But it's chained.
And suddenly, I was a cat.
What the X all this about? Ah!
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
And I get you, buddy. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, I just went through a branch. So, where is it?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Now I'm starting to make a guess of what to be going. It looks like this is where I'm supposed to go. Okay, so it looks like it might be actually going this way. Okay, so yep. Hiya, come here, buddy. Hiya, I almost got you.
Got her.
I almost got you. I almost got you.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Ah, you sound like you Polish are a cannibal.
I gobbled her up,
Oh!
and suddenly I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
And
Rabbits.
rabbits. Oh, tree. So I apologize, just a little bit like. I think. I see you. I see. Got you.
I imagined his face looking
Sorry.
up and seeing mine through my talons. I
Ah!
swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Yeah, probably tasting human. Just be a cannibal or something, probably.
A mama rabbit.
Ah! That's just
She
evil.
was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Yeah.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
Dang, you're just trying to a whole bunch of animals, aren't you? Uh oh. What's going on? Oh. Oh! Yeah, jump, jump. Going down to get some water. Hiya! Hiya!
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
There you go.
I was hungrier than ever.
I see you. I see you. Ooh. Okay, can't.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Ah. Come here.
I
Sorry.
tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Dang. Dang, girl, you're probably trying to freaking kill or something. What is that? Forget. She's your punch dying, isn't she? Someone that's like a punch trying to. Nice. Oh, there she is. Die.
I grabbed on tight.
Oh, with
I
him.
was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Alright,
Now
back
I was
on.
a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Keep going here. Yep.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh, got him. Oh, at least I know how to punch around.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Drunken Sarah's trying to punch get more than. And that. See, I'm supposed to get you now, huh? Mr. Captain.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I wonder what the heck is Posh got into our mind. But again, food is more one thing. Oh, toilet. Yeah, okay, toilet. Someone could have seen that, but the
I
poop
got
monster.
closer and closer.
This does not look good. This is our room, isn't it?
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
That's just... wow.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Okay, that's what she looks like. That's her at the top. I was saying that she was a cutie as well. Oops. Can you go back in? Can you go back in? Come in. Nope. Bears.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room,
that real life? No, it's just pictures. That's not even a bird, that's a snake. Is that a bird? No, it's definitely a snake. That's a bird. I think that's like a lizard or something. Bird. Birds all over the
Edie knit me
place.
a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Let's see.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous
Oops.
throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin
There.
Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
To his house.
But
as well.
40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
That's what you get for loving your house more than family.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Ah. First the ship always sunk your home, now you always make out to make a new home.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
And made it part completely selfishly, looking like the person shows what he loves the most. His beautiful wife to be drip hip into the ocean while he's punished, living in the house more than ever.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Still does not sound like a good name for that Finch. Yeah, I guess yeah, so. Yep.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
You think? Your mother basically just sealed everyone in their bedrooms. By pretty much keeping the doors all locked up. I mean, how did they even try to even get food? Look at this. No freaking way a person will be able to get into this, and there's no freaking little door hard to open that straw punch. Say, here you go. Oh, here you go, prisoner. Have your food. So
When
she
Edie
punched
told people Sven was killed by a dragon,
Hmm?
she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
I thought so. That was a freaking slide. That punch looked like it was supposed to be, but then it fell into the freaking pond. Okay, so what's punch?
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Great-grandma had always been the family's biggest fan.
Oh, that's very nice. Let's look at that. Just go artist. See, kids, that's why you don't judge the old folks' husband, what they do for
Even
our
in their
life.
90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
And Polish like it pink more than your mother. Dang. Talk about freaking pink lifestyle. I don't know if she was
The
a
only
pink
trace
fan.
Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was
Yep.
a pretty big trace.
Aye. I like these kind of games, but I kind of get annoyed because they will not stop talking when I want to talk. But I punish doing this because honestly, I'm interested in this game. Hey, Froggy, how you doing? Anyways, okay, so yeah, so it looks like she's a Pink's fan. The singer. Let's see. How about this? Oh. And well, we go in here.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
Oh.
It's hidden in this book.
That though. Wow. I'm liking this. Hey, nice picture.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
That'd be kind of like me when I go out my bike rides. That's it, so ooh la la, I probably would like to get into these. Hey, figures, I probably would like to polish. Let's give her a good taste of a man. Okay, enough with polish stuff like that. This is a young girl we're talking about here, not freaking a person. If I polish, actually. Before I polish anything about this, I'm gonna say that she's a young girl, she's a young woman, and she polished. If I polish, that's no better. I'll be getting in trouble if I polish. That's just because she's too young to date an old guy. I mean, like me. That's the sad part. It'd be awesome though if I could polish. I should have a girl like this. Yes, young, beautiful. I polish with love. To polish one day, polish get into a saddle with her. But it's enough talk about this stuff. Enough of that stuff. Okay. But this does not look just crushable. Oh, wonders. See, okay, let's see. Here. Oh, stairways. I'll see, one likes machines and stuff. One likes military. Let's go with the military. Maybe not.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
I wonder why.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
No, flashback. Apparently something happened to him.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Alvin
planes in the
always
sky.
wanted to fly.
Sam, coming. Dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
So, continue.
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Uh-oh.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
No.
I think he'd already made up his mind.
That doesn't sound
That's
good.
what I want to remember about my brother.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Ah, gosh,
The
gosh.
day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oh. Well,
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing. After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
I swear they're doing it on purpose upon killing people in here. So can we now go over there? Oh, it looks like he polished the marking how
Mom
tall
said
they
Grandpa
got.
Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
I knew it. Ooh, this is really nice. Ah. Oh, that's really cool. Ah, this is really cool. This is sad
The
but
passages
cool.
were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh, she's small enough to polish squeeze through this. So that's the way we can exit out of. I did not want to do that yet. Well,
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
so she was actually a child star, movie star. Fame, Pomash. That with a whole bunch of a fan of Bigfoot. That's kind of a big dress for a girl that size. Nice, don't you think? I mean, how old was she? Polish 12, 13, 14? Somewhere there?
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Barb Street. Happy birthday. Ah. Well, at least she got food. I still probably can't help it, but it just looks like she has a big belly. Hey, like she's actually pregnant. Oh yeah, you could definitely tell that she is actually a little bit more older than us. Than what I'm thinking of. I was I get to talk about push like this stuff. Oh yeah, because how you doing? Lovely. No, I push die.
Of all
No.
the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Uh-oh.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale. inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up, a has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a second.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Yeah, this does sound good.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Uh-oh. Michael!
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
I said we can get one of them. Come on. Nope. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, I got one. I got one. Oh, go. Ah. Come on. No, come on. This. No, wait here. I'm trying to get this score. Oops. Got. Oh, there's a blue ball. No, blue ball. Oh, God. Oh, what's got them? Oh, I got a trophy. Oh, this is actually forest. That sounds like funny. Hit the pipe. Oh, God. Oh, okay, yeah, that's not good. Boxes. Okay. Here. There we go. Hold ya. I come for you. Oh, my sweet.
The gang's
Hey,
leader
but
is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Hey, it's Barry. Oh, this is nasty. Icky ticky. Yeah, get my fight. You creepy as heck. Let's see, wires are going to tell me that I need to go this way.
The old fridge rattled, and
dramatic moment. Oh! How'd I get?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
Out. But she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah!
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Plan is this. Can I not like that thing? Hiya. Come. Now clean the ass. The more push can stop me. That's floating in mid-air. Nope, that's it. Order. Magic weapon for you. Yes, actually. Nope. But something. I hear something. Nope, that cannot move. Oh yeah. I think there might be something kind of trick on it. Nope. Yeah, you brace. It's just like what's that game called? Dang it! I'm trying to think of what the game is called. It has the same kind of graphics, dang it. It's like, dang it, I can't remember. Skeleton, how about you? Give it a shake, give it a shiver. Alright, give it that good sweet sounds. Alright, okay. Nope. Cannot see hard chests. Alright, like, apples. Yuck. Those are poison. Huh? Hey, door's not locked. Yeah, figure. Okay, let's get up here. There you are, figure. Still, figure. I'm coming up. Very ready. And this is Halloween's music, that movie about Michael. Because that doesn't show right there that he is around. Let's see. Nope, definitely there.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Sounds like a caveman.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And here he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
See,
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
okay, so let's see, beat the guy inside. Oh!
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
I'm coming down to beat the snot out of you, freaking hook man. I ain't probably try to hook this girl up. Huh, Palmer's no sorry. And she's trying to show you one. Uh-oh.
Hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Keep my eye out. Hookman's trying to get this girl.
She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Friends again? Yep.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent.
Shit, magnificent.
She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Ooh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Oh man, more better jokes than that. Yeah, talk about freaking evilness.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Okay, I know call it good here, folks, but I'll be right back with yours truly. Adios.